it's so memorable in the fact that it was so effing bad that I had to put it in my bottom 3.
Okay.
Happy Tuesday, everybody. I'm Madeline Bookout, reading goal achiever.
And I'm Hannah Bookout, DNF supporter. And this is the Check This Book Out podcast where two book-obsessed sisters talk about fantasy and romance books.
It is officially the end of 2024, everybody.
2024?
It's officially the end of 2025, everybody. We've officially made it one full year on the podcast. And in celebration, we are going to do a 2025 reading wrap-up. Where we talk about all of our favorite books, our least favorite books, and our reading stats from the year. So it's going to be a fun episode, I think.
I just am disappointed in myself a little bit this year, so
that's okay. It just means room for growth.
I'm half excited, half kind of dreading this episode.
No, because you have things to share.
Yeah.
It's about the journey.
It's about the journey warrior.
Complete the journey, warrior.
Wait, have you seen that video of Miley Cyrus?
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. What does she say?
Oh gosh,
something about the journey.
It's not about the journey, it's about the memories or whatever. Yeah. Something like
That's
that.
A pretty good impression, though. Her voice is so crazy in that.
Yeah.
I think we should just get started.
Yeah.
Let's dive in.
Let's dive in.
Everybody, find your comfy reading chair, grab your book journal, and let's check this book out.
Let's do it.
Okay. Would you like to go first?
I would.
Well,
soften the blow.
Last year, the way we did this episode was we started with our top 3 favorite books and then our bottom 3 books from the year, and then we did reading stats. So, would you like to start with your top 3 books?
Yes.
Oh, actually, sorry, can I say one more thing? This is a spoiler-free episode. And we are going to actually make it spoiler-free this time.
Did we not last year?
No. It was so spoiler. We actually had somebody comment on the video saying, I wish this episode was spoiler-free.
Dang. Okay, well,
so we are going to be spoiler-free.
Which I feel granted, that'll be pretty easy because I feel most of the books that we talk about today have been...
We've already talked about. Yeah, agreed.
All right. So let's start. Should we start with worst or favorites? I kind of feel worst.
Okay, start with bottom 3.
Okay. I'm going to start hard and strong. Least favorite book of the year, Onyx Storm by Rebecca Yarros.
Unfortunately.
We did a review on this episode. You guys can go watch it. But now you know my thoughts. Yeah, I rated this 2 stars. Believe it or not, I did not give it a single 1 star this year.
Really?
Yeah, isn't that kind of crazy?
I gave this one a 2 star on Goodreads and Fable, but in my head it's a 1 star.
Same.
It is a 1 star. I just never changed it.
I think it's still a 2 star. I was just utterly disappointed in this book.
Biggest letdown of 2025.
Yes. But do I still love some elements of it that were in Fourth Wing? Yes. And Rebecca Yarros isn't a shitty writer. Let's be real. She's not trash water, So.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't fully agree. I think that the writing in the first book was way better. I don't think that I've read a more confusing plot just because it's poorly written.
Yeah.
In a while.
Yeah.
So.
Maybe the better way to describe my feelings is it's been since February. It's been almost a year since I read this.
Yeah.
That
you're feeling a little bit more graceful.
Yeah, maybe. I think also I just don't really remember. A 2 is what I have and a 2 is what I remember.
I honestly am excited for the next book to come out so that I can reread it and validate if my feelings in the beginning of 2025 were actually valid.
Yeah, real.
Because sometimes I was like, was I too harsh?
I don't think so.
Especially when I have people telling me that I have poor reading comprehension because do you remember that?
I thought that was me.
No. It wasn't you. I'm not going to name names, but.
Have we both gotten that comment that we both have poor reading comprehension?
I got that comment from Onyx Storm specifically. I talked about how I thought the end of the book was really confusing and didn't make any sense, specifically a scene at the very end of the book. You know what I'm talking about? And I had somebody tell me that she didn't tell me, oh, you have poor reading comprehension, but she was like, well, I understood it because I have really good reading comprehension.
Somebody told me that about Red Rising, that like I had poor reading comprehension.
No, I thought it was listening comprehension.
Yeah, that.
Anyways. No, this was a person in my personal life.
Oh.
This was not a commenter.
Oh.
Yeah, this was a friend of mine. Anyways, guys, I promise I have great reading comprehension.
I didn't realize
I swear.
This was gonna be like a drama video.
Yeah, I know. And that's the tea.
Yikes.
Yikes. Anyways, I'll just go ahead and say that Onyx Storm is also on my list of bottom 3 this year, which is unfortunate. It was a big letdown. In some ways, it was a really big letdown, and in some ways, it wasn't. Because after Iron Flame, I didn't have high hopes. You know? So, next one?
I guess it's me again. Next one is The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig.
Oh, that's a good one. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I rated this 2.5 stars, which is honestly nicer than what it deserves in my like heartfelt opinion.
I think I gave that 3 stars, bro.
I had 3 stars on like Goodreads.
I think that's what I did too.
2.5 on Fable. Yeah, Rachel Gillig, she has something, and she has a vibe, that dark gothic that I like, and it worked so well for One Dark Window, but like, I'm sorry, this series was just like, she read a book on how to write a book 101 for like 5th graders, and then she wrote it. It is just so boring.
Yeah.
It is just like trope vomit everywhere, and the structure of it is just so uncreative.
Yeah, I agree. We did a whole episode on that one too. We were not impressed. It was just boring.
Yep.
And in some ways poorly written, I would say. But if you didn't like that book, go watch that episode. I thought that was a fun one.
Yeah. Insta love. Just a lot of things I don't like.
Yeah. The overuse of the word portent.
Yeah.
Men wearing eyeliner.
Men named Roderick, first of all.
What did he go by? Rory? Yeah, so crazy.
And his last name was hella weird too.
Mendacious.
Yeah.
Bodacious. Yeah, that's a good one. That wasn't on my list because I think I rated it actually like decently highly on Goodreads, so it didn't pop up in my list. But that is a good one. Okay. I think this one might shock you for one of my bottom 3.
Okay.
Scythe and Sparrow by Brynne Weaver.
Really?
Yeah. I gave this book 2 stars, and I gave many books 2 stars this year, actually. Not many, but more than I probably normally do. And
this is the 3rd book in the series.
Yeah, this is the 3rd one. Okay. No. Butcher and Blackbird, Leather and Lark, great. This book came out in early February of 2025, and it was just not good. It was really cliche and cringy, and the dialogue was not it. And a character that I thought that I was going to love, I ended up hating.
That stinks.
Yeah. So it was just, honestly, it was a big letdown. It was still decently well written, and I just think that, honestly, that series, you can only write so many serial killer romances, you know, without running out of unique plot and content.
100%.
Which Hannah and I did an episode on
Taurus Season
by Brynne Weaver that came out in September. And that's the only thing I will say about Taurus Season that is actually decent, is that she did come up with a way to like put a spin on the serial killer romance that she does, I think. But Scythe and Sparrow was not it.
Well, the 3rd one on my list is Taurus Season by Brynne Weaver.
Really?
Yeah. It was another book that I had like high, decent hopes for, and it really let me down.
Is this just showing us that we need to not have high expectations, or do we need to branch out?
I think branch out.
I agree.
I mean, these are authors that we know and love.
Yeah.
So I think that we have good expectations for them, but I think that, I don't know, maybe we're kind of holding them at like God tier, you know?
Yeah.
We need to kind of like
And we shouldn't have.
soften up.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Or should we be critical of bad books?
I think both.
Yeah.
I think we are pretty critical of bad books.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's why like we can say one of our favorite authors, like we did not like their stuff. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, you know, the Taurus season, I wouldn't really normally put this on my lowest rated book of the year. But again, I didn't rate any books 1 stars.
Means you read a lot of decent and good books this year.
I read, most of my books were like better rated than this. So this was another 2.5.
Yeah.
It just is where it fell on the list.
My last book, and I didn't know whether to do this or not, but my last book in my bottom 3 is a DNF. Do you think that's fair?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought about maybe not doing a DNF to give it my bottom 3 a fair chance. But this one just sticks out. It's so memorable, and the fact that it was so effing bad that I had to put it in my bottom 3.
Okay.
It's Off to the Races by Elsie Silver.
I knew you were going to say that.
When I tell you that I hated this book, guys, it was atrocious. It was atrocious. And I liked decently the rest of Elsie Silver's books, at least the Wild Love series.
This is the one where the man stomped his foot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when a 30-year-old man is stomping his foot, that's when you know it's time to put the book down and to pick up a fantasy.
Yeah.
You know that none of them are stomping their feet.
True.
You know.
It's so true.
Yeah, the only reason I'm stomping my feet is if I'm hollering for the man, and I was not.
Hooping and hollering.
Hooping and hollering, and I was not. This book was bad. Don't read it. I read the first 40% so that you don't have to.
Oh, 40%. Wait, that you kind of got decently into
Yeah,
it.
I did.
So that's a fair
Yeah.
DNF. Like,
Yeah, I gave this thing 1 star.
Yeah.
Shall we do a quick game of Kiss, Marry, Kill?
We shall.
Okay. We're going to make this easier than it was last year, and we're only going to do like 1 round with common book boyfriends, if you will, or won't. Kiss, Marry, Kill. Xaden Ryerson, Nolan from Taurus season, or Rory from The Night and the Moth. I actually need to think about this.
Really? I have mine.
Okay, you first.
Kiss Xaden Ryerson.
Yep.
Marry Rory. Kill Nolan.
Really?
At least Rory is like a sweet guy.
Yeah, I do have. Maybe I should kill the serial killer.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe.
Like, he's a knight. Like, he is a gentleman.
Oh.
Like, I may not have liked the book, but like, he is a decent person.
Okay.
Even though he's kind of sassy and emo.
Yeah. Emo man. He's the emo knight.
Yeah.
I would also kiss Xaden. I would marry Nolan, as one does. And I would kill Rory.
Why marry Nolan?
Because, 1, it would feel weird to kill somebody named Nolan, I think.
Okay.
But also, I don't really, the world needs serial killers too, so. And if you marry them, then at least well, actually, maybe you are likely to get killed.
Yeah, I was like, you're not safe, brother. Not safe.
I don't know. He was just, I think in my head, more attractive than Rory. Than Eyeliner Man.
Yeah, I agree, but I had to go for the...
You have to draw a line somewhere. I understand. Don't cross your lines, Hannah.
All right, moving on to top 3.
Top 3 books.
You want to start us off this time?
Sure. You're going to like my first top 3, I think.
Okay.
6 of Crows by Leigh Bardugo.
So good.
Everybody give this book a chance and listen to me. It was so good. And you know what? I rated both books in that duology 5 stars. Both of them. They are both deserving of 5 stars.
Yep.
So if you think it's overhyped, it's not. It is not. Read it. I don't regret it.
100%. Yep.
Very easy.
My first top 3 is going to be The Blood Traitor by Noni.
I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
But it makes me so happy.
So this is a trilogy, and each book just got rated higher.
Yeah.
I think the first book I started at, I want to say a 3.75. The next was like a 4, and then the last book was just hands down 5 stars. The emotional depth had me crying all the time. Like the trauma, the characters, we just love them all. Like it just was the perfect end of the series.
It really was. Like great closure.
Great closure. It was like it had so many new elements that the first two didn't have, that like for a YA series it like hit. So well done.
Yeah.
I really liked it.
It was also so fun to read a new fantasy author. Even though it was an older series, it was very refreshing. It was. And I really liked the characters. All of them. I really liked all of them.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I rated 2 of those 5 stars. But that almost made it on my list too.
It was just a good series. I'm really glad I finally read it.
Yeah, not to mention that it had really good tension, you know?
Yep.
One of the best slow burns I read this year. And I'm a sucker for a slow burn. More than I used to be. Next up on my list, and one that's probably also on yours, The Will of the Many.
Yeah.
By James Islington. What an unexpectedly good read.
Yep. Yeah.
Something that I did not say, oh yeah, that's something I'm going to read in 2025. But ended up, well, first of all, one of the last books that I read in 2025. And one of the best ones. You save the best for last, everybody.
That is also on my list. And I don't even remember how I really came across it. Probably somebody on Book Talk.
Colby mentioned it to us.
Yeah, but I think I heard about it on Book Talk first. And then I saw Colby had read it. And I asked Colby about it. And Colby was like, oh yeah, like I read his first series. It was really good. And yeah, this book was really good too. I'm like, okay. But then Colby was like, don't read it until like November because the cliffhanger is awful.
Yeah.
Well, good, but like a bad cliffhanger.
Yeah. I think it honestly gets 5 stars just for that cliffhanger.
Yeah.
A part of me wishes that I had read it back when it came out, but then there's another part of me that is so glad that I didn't.
No,
and that I waited until the second book. So
yeah, I'm glad I didn't.
Another book that I can't recommend enough. It was really hard to pick my top 3 this year.
Yeah.
Because I rated 11 books 5 stars.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Wow.
I did read a lot this year though.
You give 5 stars way easier than I do.
I do. Especially on Goodreads, because you kind of have to either round up or round down, and I'm more likely to round up than I am to round down.
Yeah. So yeah, go check out The Will of the Many by James Islington. We have all the reviews on the channel from book 1 to book 2, so go check them out.
We did 2 episodes just on the first book. So, what's your next?
I mean, technically shouldn't it be you? Because I just did The Will of the Many too.
Oh, sure. I do have an honorable mention. So,
okay.
But I will go with my third on my top 3 is Blood over Brighthaven. I don't think that I have ever been more shocked by an author's cruelty before. Maybe it's not even cruelty. I don't even know what you call it, but I have never been more shocked by a book like that. And it's not even the ending. It's not even the ending. It's like 70% of the book. I've never felt like that while reading. And not to mention, it was also one of the coolest magic systems that I read this year.
For sure.
So, gold star, this book is going to heaven. It was beautiful.
It was.
And I also cried so hard, and I love a book that can make me cry.
Yeah.
So.
That was on my top 3 last year.
Yeah, it was.
So, I agree with every word you said. All right, my last of my top 3 is going to be, of course, Morningstar by Pierce Brown.
I didn't know if that was going to end up being on one of yours.
It is, because I only rated 4 books 5 stars this year.
That's fair.
And it was this one versus the other one, and I was like, no, it's going to be Morningstar.
Okay.
This book was incredible, made me cry. I felt like it was a pretty satisfying end to the first trilogy. you guys can watch our review on it on the channel. Another book we did a review on. So I'm not going to harp on it too much. But for my first like intro into like a sci-fi fantasy, but like people call it sci-fi, but in my heart, I feel like it's kind of a fantasy. Do you ever feel that way? It feels fantasy, but in a sci-fi setting.
I don't know. I haven't read enough sci-fi.
Regardless, this was like my first introduction to sci-fi, and it was brilliant.
Mm-hmm. Another unexpected author
Mm-hmm.
to read this year.
Yeah.
And honestly, all of them were good.
Yeah.
They
the
were
whole
all
series
good.
is good. But this was the only one in the series I gave 5 stars.
I think I gave the second one 5 stars.
Mm-hmm.
I think is what I did.
You did.
I don't know why. As I said, I just read so many good books this year that while it was so good, it didn't end up in my top 3.
That's okay.
So, my honorable mention though is Good Spirits by B.K. Borison, because
Same.
I needed to put a romance in my top books, because I do read a lot of romance, but it still feels so lovely.
Yeah.
Even a month later.
Yeah.
I'm still thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
We also did an episode on that about a month. Well, I guess when this comes out, it'll be almost 2 months ago.
Mm-hmm. That would be my honorable mention too, because that was my 4th.
Your
5
4th
star.
5 stars?
Yeah.
Honestly, those were all really good 5 stars.
Thanks.
Sometimes I have to think, was it deserving or not?
Mm-hmm.
I think all mine were.
Yeah, same. I'm very nitpicky with my 5 stars. I have like a bookshelf on Goodreads of all my 5 stars. I only have 25 in there. In all my years of reading, 25 books.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a lot.
Not a lot.
I think I probably have 50.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
I'm very sparing with them, for sure.
Which, I mean, is fair.
Mm-hmm.
I like to think it's just because I choose high quality books to read.
Yeah. Well, stars are subjective, but...
Okay. Shall we do our top 3 books, Kiss, Marry, Kill?
It's kind of hard because most of our books are YA, or like the characters are like 18, so...
We're going to try not to be weird.
Yeah.
But, Kiss, Marry, Kill, Kaz from Six of Crows, Nolan from Good Spirits, and Darrow from Red Rising.
You know, what I think about is apparently Kaz isn't in his teens anymore with the 10th anniversary release. So.
That's fair.
Yeah. Also, so interesting that you read that series before the updates. I kind of wish you'd read it after to see if it had changed your feelings.
Maybe you could read it, because it's been a while for you, right?
Yeah, it has. Anywho, Kiss, Marry, Kill. Let's see. Oh, wow, this is really hard. Okay. I hate this.
Yeah, this is actually really bad.
I really hate this. But...
Wait, I haven't done it yet.
Okay.
You already know?
Yeah.
That was really fast for you.
It's because I know one of them like has had their spot. Like, I know who has their spot.
Okay.
So it's like fill in the blank from there.
Okay.
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 Okay. You go.
Kiss Darrow.
Okay.
Marry Kaz.
Okay.
Kill Nolan.
No! No.
He's already dead. So that's the justification I gave myself.
You can't kill a man that's already dead.
Yeah.
It's
exactly.
It's just so you get all of them.
Kaz Brecker has been on my book boyfriend list for a very long time, and so he is getting the Mary spot.
Okay.
Easy.
Okay. He deserves it.
He deserves it.
Okay.
He may be a little bit emotionally unavailable, but it doesn't matter. It's okay. For the sake of the game.
Okay. I am going to do Kiss Kaz, marry Nolan again. And kill Darrow.
Oh my gosh!
I know. Okay, but you want to know why? He's 7 feet tall, bro.
Kill the tall man.
We're incompatible. He could literally hold me in the palm of his hand.
Some people would say that's a reason to marry.
I know. But I, unfortunately, would kill Darrow.
That's so hard.
It was really difficult. In my head, I was like, this man has committed so many war crimes. So, don't know if I could do that.
My eyes are watering from laughing. Gosh. I guess now we'll wrap it up with some reading stats.
Let's do it. Do we want to alternate or do we want to just like go through our stats?
I think we can alternate. Let's start with DNF.
How many books did you DNF this year, Hannah?
7.
Okay, that's not that bad. I thought you were going to say like 20.
No.
I mean, that's a lot, but it's not horrible.
7, which is, I feel like, a little bit more than usual. No, I'd say that's about average.
I was about to say that's on par for you.
Yeah, that's pretty average. Most of these were like pretty quick DNFs within like 10%, but there is one that really
sticks out.
Yeah. It is Eldritch by Keri Leigh. I DNF'd at 50%, and this is a big book. It was a really painful DNF.
That's the second one, right?
Mm-hmm. The first book, Anathema by Keri Leigh, I really liked it. Really, really liked it. And in the second book, she gave like a preface that like, hey, this book is like very like character development, like please be patient, like whatever.
Wow, she even said that?
Mm-hmm. And it was only supposed to be a duology, I'm pretty sure. So reading this book and I'm like, there is not a lick of plot. We have been in the same setting for 50%. It was really hard to read. Also,
is it rated well?
I don't know. Let's see. 4.24 stars.
Oh, shoot. How many ratings?
Well, this is on Fable, so it's 3,788. I don't know what it is on Goodreads. But it's like 57% of the ratings are 5 stars.
Dang.
Yeah. I gave it 2 stars even though I DNF'd it because it's well written and like I understand what she was trying to do with the character development and like the lack of plot, but like, come on.
So I shouldn't read the first one.
See, the thing is, like, the first one was so good.
Wasn't it really heavy on the world building?
It was. Yeah, it was. Mm-hmm.
I do like her writing, though.
Yeah.
Because Nocticadia was really good.
Yeah, she's a great writer. It's just...
It was a high fantasy?
Yes. And while this book, it was great, but, like, if there had been plot to also, like, level out the amount of, like, trauma being written about, I think maybe it would have been a little bit easier to bear down.
It was really heavy.
It was very heavy. And like with that kind of being shoved in your face over and over again with no action to kind of distract you, it's hard to read. So that was a very painful DNF. That's the only one I really wanted to talk about.
Dang, I didn't realize you had gotten that far into it.
Yeah, it was hard to DNF it. I felt sad.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big commitment, reading like 300, 400 pages.
Yeah.
Well, shoot. I only DNF'd 4 books this year. And I feel like I've talked about all of them on the pod.
Yeah.
I would say the most disappointing DNF of the year was, what's the Zodiac Academy?
Echo Fort?
That's the second one. Neverkeep.
Neverkeep.
People just talked about it so highly. And then within the first, I think I got like 20% in. And it was just non-stop action. Like, I understand that it's set in the same world as the Zodiac Academy series, but I mean, come on, it needed some world building.
Yeah.
So
that book, it just was like too much brutality.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah,
all at once in the first couple of chapters. And I didn't know if I liked the dynamic between one of the main characters. I don't know if I liked it. So, anyways, what's next? We want to go number of books read. I read 70 books this year. I met my reading goal, which was 60.
That's awesome. Good for you. Not kidding. I read 38.
It's still a lot of books, though.
It is. And I think by the time the year ends, I'll probably have read 39.
So you almost hit 40.
Yeah.
What was your goal?
65. So at least I read over half.
That's right.
I was just too ambitious. It's okay.
Well,
I am a slow reader. I know this. And I DNF a lot, which
you probably
hurts.
read 40 books in the second half of last year, I feel. You read at least 30 books in the second half of 2024. You read a lot in 2024.
I did.
So I'm saying, like, it was a natural progression to at least double.
Yeah. Yeah, I was too hasty with it. But
Yeah.
38, 39, whatever.
That's all right. You read a lot of high quality books, I would say.
Yeah, I agree.
And a lot of new authors.
Yes.
That's actually, I think, my favorite thing about this past year for me is that I tried a lot of different authors, which was not a goal I originally set out to have, but it's one I'm happy with.
Yeah,
you know?
For sure.
It's kind of a segue from number of books read is number in each genre, which I think it's, for us, it's just fantasy, romance, and sci-fi.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oddly enough, I read 17 fantasy, 17 romance, and 3 sci-fi.
No way.
Yeah.
That's a very even year.
Yeah, it was.
Dang.
Yeah.
I kind of like that, though. I read 43 fantasy, 24 romance, and 3 sci-fi. In a shocking turn of events, a very heavy fantasy year for me. Because you remember last year?
Yeah.
I read so much romance.
Which I thought this year we both were reading a lot of romance,
I thought so, too. I read barely any romance in the second half of the year.
Oh.
In May, this is, I guess, one of the next reading stats, but my most read month of the year was May. And I read 11 books that month. And I think all of them, except for maybe one book, were romance.
That's crazy.
And I think I just overdid it.
Yeah.
I went too hard.
Yeah.
Flew too close to the sun, if you will.
That's funny. My most read month, was October. But partially that's because I read 3 short stories. Is that cheating?
No.
No. It's not.
And you went no. Because we make the rules here.
Yeah. Short stories are books too.
They are.
Some of them are long too. Like they were like 200 pages. So
really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not a short story.
Yeah.
That's a book.
I don't know. Is it?
Yeah.
I feel like a book is like minimum like
I feel like
something
romances have just continued to get longer.
Yeah.
You know, a romance 2.5 years ago, 4 years ago, would have been 250 pages. And now romances are 350 to 400 pages, I think.
Yeah.
So 200 is like, honestly, that's decent.
It's labeled as a short story though.
Well, what about your most read author?
This is hard because a lot of authors, like I just read like one series or something. So there's a lot of books I just read 3. I can name them all, but
go for it.
We got Allie Hazelwood, Christina Lauren, Lynnette Noni, Olivia Wildenstein, Pierce Brown, and Rachel Gillig. I all read 3 books by them.
As I said, a very good mix of authors. My most read author this year was Brando Sando.
Yeah,
because one of us actually was in our Brando Sando era this year.
Okay.
I read 11 books by him this year.
Oh my word.
Because I read the entire Mistborn series.
Yeah.
Which is 7 books. And then in that series, there's also a novella. And then I read a standalone by him. And then I read one of the Stormlight Archives. And I read some short stories by him. Which one of the short stories that I read, it's The Emperor's Soul, is the coolest. I'm not going to say the coolest, but it is actually one of the coolest magic systems ever. And when you finally read it, I cannot wait to see your reaction because you and I, it's like right up your alley. It is so cool. It is so cool. It might have been on the top of my list of books this year if it wasn't for the fact that it was a novella and I just didn't know if I wanted that to be on my top. So cool though. And I love the main character. It's very fun.
She's trying to get me to read Mistborn.
As we said, if Riley can do it, you can do it, Hannah.
Yeah, I know. technically we're filming this like in the end of December, but not quite. Like it was it December 22nd. So maybe I will still start Brando Sando before the end of the year. We'll see.
If you could at least give it another try. It can't be a book that you DNF, Hannah. It can't be.
I know.
Because once you push through like that learning curve, you're gonna love it. And the second series is so good too.
I know.
Okay. You know. One of Dad's favorite books by ever is actually Elantris by Brandon Sanderson.
Really?
Yeah.
If Dad can do it, I can do it.
If Dad can do it, you can do it.
Okay, this is like so random, but Dad being a reader now is like the turn of the century.
I know.
Never would have expected that.
I mean, if you just take his like bingeable personality traits into consideration, it makes sense. I mean, he used to love the Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter and stuff when I was growing up. So
really, I don't remember that.
It was a while ago.
See, book out is in the name.
It is in the name.
It's in the name.
It's hereditary.
It is
genetic.
Yeah,
it's in our veins.
Speaking of Dad and reading, I think we should talk about audiobooks.
Oh, we should.
Our dad loves audiobooks. I listened to 13 audiobooks this year.
Dang.
Yeah. Plus, like, 2. And I say plus 2, sorta, because Kindle started this really cool feature with Kindle Unlimited where you can listen to the audiobook and read the book at the same time on the Kindle app. So there were 2 short stories I read were, like, with Kindle Unlimited that, like, I just had the audiobook.
That's so cool.
And, like, it was reading and flipping the pages for me. And the narrators were awesome. So thank you, Kindle, for that amazing feature.
And that's cinematic.
Yeah, so maybe I would, maybe, like, 13, but, like, plus 1? So 14?
I listened to 11 audiobooks this year, but I don't think there were only a couple of them where I actually listened to the whole entire thing on audiobook. For example, Iron Flame, I listened to fully on audiobook, and The Name of the Wind, I read fully on audiobook. The other ones, I definitely was like in and out. It was just depending on if I was driving or crocheting.
Yeah.
To be frank.
Yeah. I like to read and audiobook at the same time, so some of those are not all 100%, but most of them are.
Oh, wait, I have 2 more stats for us. Average rating, mine was a 3.8.
Mine was 3.7.
Okay, it felt low for me. Did that feel high for you, or does that feel low?
Yours 3.8 feels a little low for you.
It feels low for me too.
Yeah.
But I was trying to be more, not critical, but less vibey, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Analytical is probably the word I'm looking for. That was one of my goals this year, was to be like 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars.
Yeah.
You know? So I feel good about that, actually, that mine was a 3.8.
3.7 is very on par for me.
I think so as well. So it's very on brand for you. Last one is Cry Count on the Pod.
1.
And recent, too.
Yeah. Good Spirits. By PK Borison.
What a crazy episode to cry during.
It just hit, bro.
It just got you.
It just got me. What about you?
5.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, is that I probably cried in almost every book I read this year, so only crying in 5 episodes is pretty good.
Yeah. Are we counting the times you've teared up?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Which is, I think that's still in the 5. What do you think?
I can just think of like one episode where you very much teared up.
Which one?
Our most recent one. Strength of the Few.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, all 5. Yeah. Because it was Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez, Morning Star by Pierce Brown, Blood Over Brighthaven by Emma Wang, The Will of the Many by James Islington, and Strengths of the Few by James Islington. Also featured on a lot of our episodes are pictures of me crying.
Yes,
so
true.
If you want to go treasure hunting.
Treasure hunting. That's funny.
There's many pictures of me crying.
Yeah.
On the pod. So
it's because you're good at taking pictures of you crying too.
Yeah. Colby was like, that's not genuine when you do that. And I'm like, I need to document it to remember
what books made you cry.
Yeah, which books made me cry. because I will forget. And I have a folder, an album of, a category, a tag, a label on Goodreads and on Fable of books that made me cry.
Oh.
So I want to remember these things.
Yes.
It turns out that I just cry a lot when I read. So, a lot.
You're in tune with your emotions.
I just need an outlet, apparently.
Yeah. So true. Anything else?
I don't think I've got anything. Oh, actually, I do have one thing.
Okay.
Hannah and I are trying to get into book journaling.
Yes.
And we'll see how it goes. Because I personally don't need another hobby. But it just seems so fun and cute.
Yeah. I am down for another hobby. So I'm excited to try it out. I'm not the most artistic. I like to be creative, but I'm not the most artistic. So I think I might be a little bit psycho with how erasing and like trying to redo it and try to be perfect. So
it might start off a little rough for me. I just like, the reason why I want to do it is I like the idea of having it on my bookshelf at the end of every year. You know, it's so funny. A couple years ago, Nolan got me a book journal, like a pre-made one from Barnes & Noble, and it was Uggo, and so I didn't like it. And now I told him, I was like, oh, I think I'm going to start book journaling. And he just went, seriously? Sorry, Nolan.
Aw. Well, let's show them our journals.
Oh, yeah. Let me get one. This is what they look like.
They are beautiful. Madeline found them on Amazon. We'll drop the link below if you want to join us. We got some pretty cute stickers, too. We're going to print out our little books at probably, like, FedEx or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm excited.
Yeah, we're going to try to vlog it.
Yes.
We're going to see how it goes. That was one of our goals in 2026 is to do some other bookish content, and I'm excited about this personally.
I think it'll like make me excited and like to have another hobby where I can like go out to a coffee shop and like work on my little journal. You know? I miss going to coffee shops, dude. This is like so random. I'm going on a tangent now. Thank you guys for listening to the episode if this is as far as you get. But one thing I miss about being a student, I'm a year out from college now, is just going to coffee shops, dude. Going to cute little coffee shops and getting a cute little coffee.
And studying and being at a little table for hours.
Yeah, so like getting dressed up and putting my backpack on and like getting a cute little drink and like feeling productive. Yes, I feel productive at work, but like I don't feel productive like I used to write in my like planner. I miss that feeling, so I think this is gonna be my outlet.
This is going to scratch the itch for you.
Okay, that's what I was hoping.
Will.
That's what I was hoping.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm like, just something like to use my cute little pens that I bought that are sitting over here that I don't use at work because they're not work pens. Do you guys know what I mean? Like, if you guys are also craving a creative outlet, join me on this journey because I'm excited.
Also, if you book journal, send us inspo because we're kind of struggling with where to start.
Yes.
I would love to see some examples. We got some from Pinterest, but I think the idea for me personally is to do like monthly updates rather than regularly maintaining it because I think that would be too much for me. And then like annual updates.
Yeah.
So
I think it's going to be like I don't really have anything to do today. Let me work on my journal. That kind of thing.
But I'm really excited about it. Also, maybe we could feature your journal on the pod or on our social media if you're interested.
Yes, you guys could be featured. Also, this is going to be a hobby I could do at work too when I'm bored.
Oh, yeah. When you have some like slow nights. I like it.
There's another coworker of mine that likes to color.
So you guys will color together?
Yeah. And then another coworker of mine that likes to journal. So
that's so fun.
Yeah. You guys, I'm so excited.
You can do it along with us.
It's so beautiful. Again, I'll link this below.
That's all we got though for you guys today. Thanks for being with us for a year. And if you're new here, join us for the next year and catch us next week. But that's all we got.
Yep.
I'm Madeline Bookout.
And I'm Hannah Bookout. And this is the Check This Book Out podcast. We post every other Tuesday, so join us then. But in the meantime, follow us on TikTok and Instagram at Check This Book Out Pod.
We love you guys. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.